Dealy Bob.
What's the dealy, Bob?
Oh, the little intro-y thing.
Oh,
Yeah. Hopefully we're gonna have comments. There's that. Let's hope we have them.
everybody start talking,
Yeah.
writing, say something.
Start commenting.
Please say something.
It says it's trying to load the comments.
It's trying.
Let's hope we have comments.
Yeah, well, you'll have to get your phone and do it. I think that's how you did it last time.
Yeah. Well, it's spinning on the loading of the comments.
That's not a good sign.
Well, it presented the event,
Awesome.
but it's not loading the comments.
Great.
Uh-huh.
Did you turn the router off? Or?
I'm gonna grab my phone. It's so much fun. I'll be back.
Great.
I restarted it too. That's what they say you're supposed to do. You're supposed to log out and log back in.
Oh, to get your comments?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Why all of a sudden the last two times it hasn't worked? I mean, what
Yeah,
variable?
I could see on the dashboard that there's a whole bunch of comments happening.
I wonder what variables have changed.
I have no idea.
I mean, the router, did you turn before you had the router off, the last
don't know.
two times you haven't.
Could be a bug with Switcher Studio.
Great.
Well, we're here, you guys, and we know that you're here because on the dashboard I can see that you're putting comments up. And I'm going to have to go on my phone again. And I even had, oh yeah, I got to get off airplane mode. I even had a camera right on my screen so that we could have like an official.
Like you did last week and it didn't work.
Exactly.
Maybe you shouldn't put that camera there, then it will work.
I don't know. Maybe we have to do some sort of like a rain dance thing, except a live stream dance thing.
This is the beer I'm drinking. Do Us Part.
Oh, we got everybody. I'm gonna have to work off my phone again.
It's from Anchorage Brewing Company. It's pretty good. It's an IPA. I think that's what it said. India. Double Indian IPA or double Indian pale. I'm sorry, double Indian pale ale, 8.4%. So it's about 3% more, not quite 3% more than regular beer.
Well, we got a whole bunch with us. The ones I'm seeing are Diane Rude, Jackie Moore, Frank Garcia. Hi, you guys. Joe
Hi,
Pisty, Mary Ann's with us. Deb Kurzrock, Matt Fichter.
Matt, the very
And
first.
guess what he said?
What?
Sabbath is better than Zeppelin.
Matt, the very first question you better answer.
Yeah. Yeah, we made the
And then you
first
can
question
go
for
you can go away. You can go away.
Scott Reels with us, Chris Thompson Weeks, Mary Carlson, John Sacchetti, good evening.
Awesome.
Teresa Bacola, Steve Lawson,
Scuba Steve.
Carol Sacchetti Cherry, Carol Spencer, Karen Jones. Welcome, you guys.
Hi, everybody. I tell you, I don't know what the hell happened. I was ready to plant my garden. Now it snowed.
Oh, I know.
You know, what the hell? I
know.
hate this shit. I'm ready for spring. The peppers are germinating. Some of the hot peppers are a little slower. They're starting to come up, though. I couldn't believe it. Mr. Wiggles and I sowed cabbage seeds on Monday, and I was at the greenhouse today. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 days, the cabbage is germinated. They're up through. I was telling Joe Reaver when I picked eggs up at Holly High Farms, I go, your cabbage is all up. So
I want to show them. This is the screen I was going to have. Too bad. See, you can see loading comments, spinning wheel. My nemesis, the spinning wheel.
spinning wheels keep on turning. It's music trivia night, you guys. So, and we'll probably give, if you're from Dixon, I'll get the gift card at Books on First. If you're from Sterling area, I'll get the gift card from Airplay Sports, and I'm probably going to give miniature Fred.
Oh, yeah.
They're done blooming, and at Mark Stock, Mark and Renee last week, I delivered their stuff to them, and I gave them a miniature Fred too. And whoever wins the miniature Fred, put it in a bigger pot so it can grow, because it's definitely big. They're really
much
nice.
bigger.
I mean, they're really nice plants.
Yeah, but they can handle cramped feet.
Yeah, but to keep it from falling over is what I'm
yep,
saying.
yep.
And they're done flowering. The flowers are probably gonna still be falling off.
They're talking, I put that little screen up and Matt said loading comments. Yeah. And then Mary Carlson said, at least it's not the blue screen of death. Yeah, we get the blue screen, the black screen, the white screen. I've had the white screen on Facebook a fair amount of times.
So this week's going to be music trivia. Some of it is, most of it's on music. Some of it's on maybe some of the documentaries, but it all is related to music and stuff. So the very first question, and Matt Victor, get ready. The very first question is, why is Led Zeppelin better than Sabbath?
Yeah, and I'm looking on my phone for a comment. Hopefully I'll...
Why is Led Zeppelin better than Black Sabbath?
For a point.
For a point.
Yeah. Matt, are you still there? Oh, Stuart Corsa said Freebird, just practicing.
There's nothing, Stuart. Stuart, go to bed. It's after, isn't it bedtime for you, for old people like you?
Oh,
Come on, Matt.
Jackie Moore said Robert Plant. And then Mary Carlson said they aren't. Oh.
Mary, if you answer any questions right, I'm not going to mark anything.
But Karen Jones said because they are. So you got some Zeppelin fans with you tonight.
I know. Well, Steve Lawson, where's Steve?
I don't know.
Come on, Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve, where are you?
Come on.
Oh, Matt. Here's Matt. He said it is not Zeppelin. Could not do it live. I don't know.
So why is Led Zeppelin better than Black Sabbath?
Heidi Hoffman's Rockin' and Roscoe. And Deborah Stevens said it's obvious.
All right.
Joe Pisty, Jimmy Page. Susan Marie said good evening. Hi, Sue.
Okay, this was a trick question because Matt and I go back and forth about Zeppelin and Sabbath all the time. And the question was, why is Led Zeppelin better than Black Sabbath? Because I said so. That's the correct answer, Matt, because I said so.
Oh,
So, and what I say goes. So, anyway, we'll check that one off. All right, now the first official question is,
yes.
and type your answers in. What days did the Woodstock Music and Art Festival take place? Name the dates. The dates. What days did Woodstock Music and Art Festival take place?
The very first one you're talking, right?
Yeah. Well, they
Okay.
usually, when they have the reunions, they usually put it on the same.
Matt says about that prior goof question that you just changed his mind. You're that persuasive that just because.
It's probably that little granddaughter of his that probably kicked him in the shin when he said Sabbath.
Oh, Bob Lee said August 15 through 17, 1969.
That's
Almost.
what it said on the poster,
Yes, but
but it was a little long.
Karen Jones said Thursday through Sunday. Deborah Stevens says August 15 through 17. You guys all have 15, 16, 17.
Jimmy played
3
the last
days.
day, but it was the morning of the. So the festival, I looked this up, and that's the way they had it down.
Still looking. Well, on the very last day in the morning, guess who played?
Jimi
Remember that?
Hendrix. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
said that.
Oh, you just said that? I wasn't listening. to
Are
it.
you? Well, that's obvious.
Okay, 15 through 17 is partial.
That's what I mean. It was 3 days of peace and understanding. You know, everything was supposed to
Oh,
go.
wait. Bob Lee, August 15 through 18.
Yep, Bob Lee.
Bob Lee for the point. 1 point, Bob.
Where's Bob from?
Bob, where are you from?
All right.
New name.
This one's pretty easy, you guys.
I suppose I could try to put my phone in the screen, see, but that's what I had.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.
Can't see any of that.
Question number 2.
Number 2,
Who's known as the Red Rocker?
the Red Rocker.
And I've seen him in concert. Who's known as the Red Rocker?
Bob Lee's from Milwaukee.
Wow, Bob, you're a Packer fan, Bob.
Yep. I used to live in Milwaukee about 10 years. On Maryland Avenue.
Who is known as the Red Rocker? Come on, you guys. Come on, Joe.
Mary Carlson's got it. Sammy Hagar.
Yeah, Wobble Cobble. I saw him when he had his Wobble Cobble tour.
Good job, Mary.
All right. This is another Sammy Hagar question.
Is it?
Yep. What was the first group Sammy Hagar played in from 1973 to 75? And I love this. I've got the album too. I've got one of their albums. They might only did one out. No, I don't know. I know I got one album of theirs.
Deborah Stevens said Donny Osmond. That was for the, for
The Red
some of these
Rock-
come in a little bit late.
Red Rocker. Donnie. Yeah, right. Donny Osmond. What group was Sammy Hagar in? The first group he played in, where he really got
Scott Vreel got it.
what?
Montrose.
Yeah, Ronnie Montrose. I'm putting Scott and Mary
Montrose.
together.
Scott and Mary are combined?
Yeah, because they live in the same house.
All right.
This is another easy one, you guys. I mean, you should start typing. Like I said before, some of the ones are easy. What group gave us Good Vibrations and surf music?
Good Vibrations and surf music.
Yep.
I could see the leg coming through because they're still answering for the prior question.
Sorry, maybe
That's
I should
just-
take a little bit more time.
No, you're fine. This is just the way it goes. We've got
What group gave us Good Vibrations and surf?
Bob Lee got it. Beach Boys.
And Bob, since you live in Milwaukee, we're not going to ship a plant, but we do have a gift card that I can send you.
Still might be able to do this.
What?
Mess around with that other phone. Get my phone
Oh.
out there.
All right. This one's really good. I watched the documentary on him, and it was really interesting. And I probably have at least 7 or 8 albums of his, whether he was with the Velvet Underground or whether he's on his own. But anyway, so you know who I'm talking about. What famous artist took Lou Reed under his wing and brought him to stardom? I mean, really got him going. He was an artist. What famous artist took Lou Reed under his wing and brought him to stardom? Helped him, anyway. The documentary on him was pretty good. I think it was on the Velvet Underground period.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Oh, I should be paying attention. What was the question? Because I was messing.
What was the group? Or
Because we've got the.
what famous artist took Lou Reed under his wing and helped him become famous?
Okay.
Famous musician, and the Velvet Underground.
Okay, they're saying Lou Reed.
No.
And Mary Carlson's got it. She came in right in under Joe Pisty. I'm trying to get my phone lined up so I can put
Okay.
this on the screen. But yeah, she got it. Andy Warhol.
Yep, Andy Warhol.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm not sure what album this. I think I do have the album. I do have this album. What group had the LP cover with a zipper on it, and it really worked? You could zip it up and down.
LP cover with the zipper on it.
That's pretty. I mean,
I'm
everybody knows that.
gonna try putting this up. See how it works. We'll see. If it doesn't work.
What group had the album cover that had a zipper on it? And it really worked. You could zip it up and down. Mine is pretty worn out. I mean, it still has the zipper on it though.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing as the Velvet Underground with Nicole.
Bob Lee, Boink, Rolling Stones, right
Yep.
in on top of Mary Carlson, then Joe Pisty.
You know, and this the reissue albums. I don't know if the reissue ones had a zipper on it or not, a real zipper on it or not. They might have just had a picture, just like the Velvet Underground with Nicole that had the banana on it. The original ones had a banana that you could peel. You peeled it off. So mine is a reissue. I don't have that one. All right. This one is one that I got extra credit for finding out who the hell he was when I was in college. When one of my teachers asked me if I knew who this person, one of the persons was. I almost gave it away, and you spelled his name wrong, but that's all right. I understand who it is. The album On the Road to Freedom, and I've posted this on Facebook before, the album On the Road to Freedom featured what two artists? It's a great, there's very few albums that every single song I like. On this album, there isn't a song on here that I don't like. It's really a great album.
I'm watching.
And Larry, thank you for turning me on to that. This one's a little bit tougher. The album On the Road to Freedom featured what two artists?
Hey, Lori, yeah, I can see your comments.
Lori Hanneberger?
Yep.
Oh, hey, Lori.
All right, Scott Vreel said Miles Kennedy and Slash. Karen Jones said, boy, I really suck at this.
That's not the answer, Karen.
Oh, Lori said Beach Boys.
No.
Okay, Lori, you might need, I think she might have jumped in later. That's an old question. Joe Pisty said Lee and LaFever.
Yes. We'll
Right
take that.
in, just slid in right before Carol Sacchetti Cherry, who said
Alvin Lee and Mylan LaFever. And now everybody, and the reason that my teacher asked me that, of course, because my last name's LaFever, Mylan is huge artist, musician that's very well known in the Christian music scene. His whole family, I mean, he's real huge. He's very famous for that. But it's a great album. On the Road to Freedom is the album. So who said that? Joe?
Oh, you're going to make me go back up?
Yep, no, Joe did.
I think it was Joe.
Yep.
Hold on, let me just check. Oh, I lost it. Yeah, Joe said Lee and LaFever.
Yep. Alvin Lee and Mylan LaFever. And Mylan spelled M-Y-L-O-N. Mm-hmm. All right, you guys. This one, and there may have been other people that did it, but there's three versions of this that I think are really popular. Name the three bands that recorded Summertime Blues. Now, one of them isn't a band, it's a person, but the other ones are groups. But name the three bands that recorded Summertime Blues.
That second band, I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, I have that. I have the album. I'll name that after they do it, and then I'll name the album.
Oh. Let's see what we got. Lori Wallingford's with us.
I guess I'll give you a hint. The second one that Lisa said she doesn't know the name, the album is E Pluribus Unum. I'm almost sure that's the album it's on. And I have that album.
Karen Jones, Yo Mama.
I have 2 out of the 3.
She's trying to get a point for just being snarky.
2 out of the 3
Yo
I have.
Mama.
Name 3 bands that recorded Summertime Blues. You know, there ain't no cure for the Summertime Blues.
Jim and Sue Westervelt are with us. Sophia Gonzalez, Tammy Framshoop, Mary Krebs Wright. Welcome, you guys.
Come on, you guys. Come on, Joe.
Well, what do you got for points so far?
Scott
Scott Vreel said Grand Funk Railroad.
No.
Deb Schumann, The Monkees.
No. There's 3 bands. There's three. You got
You might have
three.
to. You might have to just start doing charades. I'll put you on a widescreen. You do
No,
some
no, no,
charades.
no.
Deb
Well,
Sheeran,
everybody
Bees,
that
Deb
I mean-
Kurzrock, Jimi Hendrix.
Nope. There ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Come on, you guys.
Oh. Karen Jones, Alvin and the Chipmunks. Oh, Karen Voss, Eddie Cochran, Alan Jackson, Blue Cheer.
Well, I don't know if Alan Jackson, I don't know if he did it or not, but she got 2 out of the 3, and I'll give her that. But the most popular version of it is a group from England. I mean, they're British.
So you're going to give Karen
Karen, who was it?
Karen Voss gets a point, and then if somebody can come in with the third one, just give them a point.
Right.
Boy, a lot of them are coming up with Alan
Cheer.
Jackson.
Well, see, and maybe he did it, but there's a real famous British group.
Joe Pisty, The Who.
Yes.
There you go, Joe.
So, and everybody,
Pisty
I
is-
just remember always hearing The Who or Blue Cheer. And then when I heard Eddie Cochran's version, which I think he's the first one that ever did it, it's really a good version. It's really good. YouTube it. Now this is another one, Alvin Lee one, and he's one of the persons that I wish that I had gotten to see in concert, and I never ever did. Before playing I'm Going Home at Woodstock, what did Alvin Lee say that confused everybody? It confused me, and then I looked it up, and there was a big thing on the internet all about it. What did Alvin Lee say before he started playing, I'm Going Home at Woodstock? And once I read it, I understood what he meant. So I suppose if you YouTube Alvin Lee or I'm Going Home at Woodstock, then you get to hear what he says. I love 10 Years After. I've got Crinklewood.
And Mary Carlson, don't take the brown acid.
No, I think that was way.
Karen
Brady.
Jones, where's the beef?
No. Karen, you do suck at that. No, the brown acid, I think.
Joe Pisty said, hello, Los Angeles.
No. It was very
Norman is
confusing
watching.
because I looked it up and I'm going like, I never heard of this band. And then I couldn't even find a band named that.
Deborah Stevens said, don't eat the yellow snow.
That's Frank Zappa. So Bob Lee and Marion Scott are in, they got 3. So this one's tough. What did Alvin Lee say? And I'll give you a hint. The road.
Karen Jones is bartering right now. She's like, do I get a prize for sucking at this?
You get the booby prize or the toilet bowl.
Here's
We'll give you the dead. frozen
Here's
dead
another
prize.
one. Bob Lee says, excuse me while I kiss this guy.
That's Jimi Hendrix. I'll give you a hint.
Oh, yeah, I think you need to do charades.
They couldn't drive to Woodstock, so how did they bring the artist in?
Oh, very good. That's a hint. That's the last part of the answer. Do a like a little charade thing. Pretend like you're that. Come on, you could do it, man. You could do it. You're creative.
I can't do a charade thing for that.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Okay, why don't you do it if you think you can?
Well, you'd have to just do something like this.
Okay, that's a good clue.
Karen Jones said, bust them. Nope, didn't bust them.
No, the roads were blocked.
You're
so how did
thinking,
they
though.
get him? How did they get
Scott
the artist?
Real, he got it. Helicopters.
Right.
Okay, that's part of it.
Because if you listen to
Susan Marie said balloon drop.
if you listen to it, and I looked it up, and so many people were confused because they thought,
Oh, we got one. All right, Carol Sacchetti Cherry. I'm going home by helicopter.
Right. Well, Mary, I'll give Carol and Mary both one.
Wait, what did Mary say?
She said helicopter.
Well, I thought you were looking for that whole phrase.
Well,
Okay, just do what you got to do. All right.
excuse me. Anyway, and I
'Cause-
tell you what, there was a lot of people, if you look it up, were confused because they thought the song was by a group called, a group called Helicopter. And you look it up and there's no such group. He meant that the only way he's getting out of there is going home by helicopter.
Oh, interesting. So they all thought that there was
Yeah,
a
and I
band
did.
talking
I did. So I
going
started
home by helicopter,
so
like
I
they
typed
wrote it
up-
or something?
So I typed in helicopter and nothing came up. And then I figured out when I read about it, and then I typed that in, and then it said that, that a lot of people were confused. A lot of people thought that he was saying that the song was by helicopter, and it wasn't. It just meant that he was leaving by helicopter.
I got it.
Okay, this one is, and I have the 45. I don't have an album of this. Who sang Eve of Destruction? And this was definitely an anthem for the 60s to me. I mean, if you listen to the words to it.
Who sang Eve of Destruction? I'm out of. Diane Root, I suck at this. No, you don't. This is just
Diane,
fun.
Al should know this. I mean, it's from you guys' era, you and Al.
Bob, no, I didn't go to UW Milwaukee. I'm actually from Iowa, so I went to a college in Iowa, but I moved up to Milwaukee in
What college in Iowa?
89.
Bob?
But
Iowa
I lived right down the street from UWM.
Iowa State?
Oh, Stuart's back at it with Freebird.
Stuart, go to bed. Past your bedtime.
Chris Thompson Weeks says, I love that song. I do too. Oh, Marianne Gutman for the win. Barry McGuire.
Yep.
Oh, wait, hold on. Did I miss somebody? Sorry, Joe Pisty was in there first. I wasn't paying attention. I was
Okay.
thinking. Can you just give them both a point?
Yep, I did.
Okay.
I already did.
All right. So, yeah, Barry McGuire.
And I tell you, this next guy, I have a couple of his albums, and this is a hint. Every friend of mine that has a newborn or whatever, I usually buy the movie The Point. If you've never seen the movie The Point, you need to get it. I mean, it's really, really good. It's narrated by Ringo Starr, but all the music is by this individual. And this individual, John Lennon, said this guy was the best songwriter around. Who was he? Who did John Lennon say this guy is the best songwriter around? Oh, he really liked him, and I do too. I have a couple of his albums. I also have the album of The Point. I also had the movie. But everybody, my friends that have newborns or whatever like that, I always give them this movie. It's a great movie, great storyline. If you ever get a chance, watch it. The movie's called The Point.
Boom. Deborah Stevens has it.
What'd she say?
Harry Nielsen.
Yep. Great artist, great Nielsen, Schmielsen I have.
Lori says, I wasn't into this kind of music, but my husband is. Get the hubby on the phone.
Okay, you guys. Now this one is not on like a record or whatever, but what year was the first Rolling Stone released? What?
The
No,
magazine.
the magazine. Rolling Stone released. What year?
We got Stuart going in and saying Mozart.
Don't even
I don't even know.
don't even say anything
I
that
can't
Stuart
even
does
tell-
because he's just trying to get attention. That's all he's doing. So I'm not going to respond to anything that Stuart says.
I think I
And
got
you
his.
shouldn't either.
Yeah, I got his. I got Peeps shirt on.
Yeah.
Nope, not the Beatles.
No, what was the first year?
Not 1962. Oh, Bob Lee for it again. 1967.
Yep.
Karen, you almost got in there. You shouldn't give up yet.
Karen who?
Karen Jones.
Karen.
She was getting
Karen, I suck Jones.
Karen, I've got throw up emojis on my replies. Jones, you shouldn't give up yet.
Now,
Deb Schumann, 1932.
no, this next one, you guys. I mean, there's going to be multiple people coming in at the same time. What rock band formed in 1973 who painted all their faces and would not be seen without their makeup on? What rock band? Since then, they don't wear the makeup, but what rock band?
If I can make a coffee while we're doing this.
1973, first year of high school for me.
Oh, Bob Lee. Kiss.
Yep,
He's got a fast internet.
yep.
Fast fingers. Right in after that was Deb Kurzrock, Scott Vreel, Vicky Horton, Nora Johnson said Air Supply.
Oh, God. No.
Oh, you should
All
get a
right.
point for just having a creative answer like
All
that.
right.
Air Supply. Can you
This
imagine?
one is one of my favorite bands. They played at Woodstock. I have probably 7 or 8 of their albums, maybe even more. This band had members named Blind Owl, the Mole, the Bear, and the Sunflower. Who were they? This band had these guys that were nicknamed. They played at Woodstock, but the band members were nicknamed Blind Owl, the Mole, the Bear, and the Sunflower.
Jim Sarver says, not playing along, but I am sipping on a cold Grain Belt Premium. Go Pack. Go
Grain
Pack.
Belt. Grain Belt. Go Pack, go.
All right. I got to pay attention. All right. Scott Vreel said Canned Heat.
Yep. He got it.
Ding!
And they
Ding, 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 ding.
So it was Alan Blind Owl Wilson. It was Larry the Mole Taylor. It was Bobby the Bear Hyatt. And it was Henry the Sunflower Vestine. Oh, this one's going to be easy as hell. Bob will get this one. He's coming in fast. What band had the initials CTA?
CTA.
And I have one of their albums when they were called that. Then I have 2 or 3 that were after they shortened their name. That should be a hint, you guys. Come on. Joe, where you at? Are you sleeping in Texas?
No, he was, he's been replying. You just
Okay.
can't see him.
All right. Sorry.
Oh, somebody got it. Bob Lee, Chicago.
No. What was
Oh,
her name?
Susan Marie got the full name.
Yep.
Chicago Transit Authority. Right in above Jackie Moore.
Yeah, they were named Chicago. They shortened their name to Chicago, but then when they first came out, they were the CTA, Chicago Transit Authority.
Yep, lots of them are getting it.
This one is, we watched a documentary on the individual that really was the head of this band. And it was really sad because it was, he went through a lot of mental things and he came out on the other side. I think he's still alive. I'm not sure if he is or not, but which band from Texas referred to their music as psychedelic rock, and they were really the first band. Imagine that, because you'd think San Francisco is where the psychedelic rock started. This band really was the first band that had the psychedelic rock music and referred to their music as that, and they were from Texas. What was the band? What's the name of the band? Come on, Joe, you're from Texas. You should know this.
Oh, that's an interesting fun fact. Is that true? Stuart said, we're back on Chicago from the delay. He said, because the transit authority sued him.
Yes.
Karen Jones said ZZ Top.
They don't even have those initials, Karen.
I don't know what she's answering for. About. Oh, maybe the Texas band. They referred to their music as psychedelic rock.
ZZ Top. Not ZZ Top isn't psychedelic rock. This is back in the 60s.
Oh, Karen Voss has it. 13 floor elevators.
Yes.
Karen Voss.
And Rocky Erickson is the documentary. If you ever get a chance to watch it, it's very interesting. Their music is really interesting. This next artist I was able to see in concert. Tom and I went to see him at House of Blues in Chicago. What was the name of the first group Steve Winwood was in? The first group Steve Winwood was in. He was great too. His voice was just as good as what it was when he was younger. And I also saw him at Clapton's Guitar Fest.
Maybe I should get a beer.
Yeah, Mary or Teresa brought you some.
Really?
Yeah, that light stuff.
Really?
Yeah, remember they're real small. They're not
Is it in the...
It's in the fridge in the door.
Joe Pisty said there's 100 different psych bands in Texas. Karen Jones said Traffic.
No, that's a good answer. She's on the right, but it was before Traffic.
Deborah Stevens said Blind Faith.
Nope, before then.
Bob Lee said Cream.
Nope.
Joe Pisty said Spencer Davis.
Joe's right. Spencer Davis.
Ding.
When I saw him,
Debbie Schumann. Barry Manilow.
when I saw him do it, he sang all the hits.
You
from
need to be
that.
given
it was really good. All right. Who was Black Sabbath's guitar? I need a drink. Matt should answer this. He should know this. Who was Black Sabbath's guitarist that also played with Jethro Tull?
Yeah, maybe I will see if there's one in there. While
There is. It's small. It's small. Lisa,
Oh,
too.
watch
They're
me.
only-
I'll just wipe out all my
They're
stuff.
only like this big around. They're real small.
I'm going to have to take my things off. Oh, I better pay attention. Oh, Scott Vreel has it. Tony Iommi.
Yes. I figured he'd probably
Good
get
job, Scott. Well, this is going to be interesting.
Quinn and I got to see, it might have only been Ozzy. I don't think Tony was with him. We saw Ozzy twice.
Where is it?
It's in the door, down at the bottom. The thin one's there.
Oh, these little light jobs.
Excuse me. Yes.
Oh.
This one was a great song, man. I remember dancing to it, and it was just a great song. What was Tommy Two-Tone's famous phone number song? Tommy Two-Tone's famous phone number song.
I think you need to sing it.
No, that ain't happening. I can't carry a tune. What was Tommy Two-Tone's famous phone number song?
And it's not just the numbers.
Well, if somebody gave the numbers, I would give them the credit for it, but
Oh, Scott Vreel came in with just the numbers.
what did he say?
Oh, Karen Jones! Karen Jones got the full thing! She says 8675309. Jenny.
Yes.
Good job. See, Karen, you don't suck.
And you know the history behind that song is that he went out with this girl a few times, and then he wrote a song about her, and she got really pissed off about him writing a song about her.
Really?
Uh-oh, Garf must want to be fed. Sorry, Garf, you got to wait till we're done.
Why is he at the door?
Yeah, he was pawing at the door. Now, the local people should know this. So, what local musician played with REO Speedwagon? Ooh. He did the vocals. Mm-hmm. I went to school with his sister.
Yeah, Teresa's got this is good. This is
So what local musician played with REO Speedwagon? He also played music at St. Mary's Church.
Oh, Lori said the Village People.
I went to school with his sister, Molly.
Yeah, my neighbor Teresa brought this over. Oh, I guess I can't show it. Oh, yeah, that is my camera. It's not bad. Oh, wait, I gotta pay attention. Joe Pisty said Mike Murphy.
Yep. Michael Murphy.
Kevin Cronin, who's that?
I have no clue.
That's what Bob Lee said.
No. Mike Murphy.
Well, local as in local.
In Sterling. He was from Sterling.
Yeah.
He went to Newman. What group? And he just passed away not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah. What group did Spencer Dryden play drums in? He left the group, the Ashes, and then went to play drums in this group. And they were huge. They played at Woodstock.
Right at the sink.
Oh,
Rinse
I
out
bet
my
you they
coffee.
love the sound of that.
Well, we still have the leg. I'm watching it though.
Who did Spencer Dryden play drums for? Real famous group. Huge group. I've seen both versions of them.
Scott Vreel said GWAR. What? Wait, what? I got pay attention. And then Karen Jones said Dust to Dust. Bob Lee said Buddy Rich.
No, what group did Spencer Dryden play drums in?
Carol Sacchetti Cherry has it.
What?
Jefferson Airplane.
Yep. I've seen Jefferson Airplane, and I've also seen Jefferson Starship. Or they called him Starship. All right. This one's really good. We watched the documentary, and I could watch it again. I mean, the music that came out of this place was just phenomenal.
Yeah,
to
that
me.
was a good.
Mary Carlson, if you don't get this, turn off the internet. Go
Hey,
to
Brenda.
Brenda.
Brenda Spratt. Is watching.
Oh, I haven't got a call from you, Brenda, or a message. So we're just going to starve this weekend, huh? Yeah.
Oh, just ignore him.
What name or what? Blah, blah, blah. Name the famous New York City club that was known for its punk rock. I mean, people like Iggy Pop, the Talking Heads, Blondie, the Ramones. They all played there. What was the name of the famous club? It's not open anymore.
Oh, Bob Lee answered the question. He said Kevin Cronin is a longtime lead vocalist of REO Speedwagon. Oh, Mary Carlson got it. CBGB.
Okay, now Mary, you better get this then. The next question, Mary Carlson got it right. CBGB. CBGBs. Mm-hmm. What does CBGBs stand for? That's the next question. Next question, what does CBGB stand for?
The acronym.
Yep, whatever that means.
Brenda's like, oh my God.
And this next one, Mary, they better get him. Scott better get this next one after this one.
Lori, I think you're listening to the live. I think you're behind us. Because she's answering questions from 8675
309, Jenny.
Okay, guys.
What does CBGB stand for?
You got to give points for creativity. Debbie Schumann said, can't buy good booze. That's a good one.
Come on, Mary.
Bring your own beer.
Mary, you know
Mary
what?
says, I don't really know.
Mary Carlson doesn't?
Karen Voss, country, bluegrass, blues.
Exactly.
Kaboom.
Come on, Mary. What the hell? Big Ramones fan. All right, Mary, you guys, or Scott better get this one. What musician had LPs with names like Freak Out, Lumpy Gravy, and Burnt Weenie Sandwich?
I love that last one, burnt weenie sandwich.
I don't have. I've got
my
two
God.
of these albums, plus I got a couple other ones of his. He has a number of
Burnt
albums.
weenie sandwich. It's classic.
Come on, Scott.
There, we got the leg. Scott got it. Frank Zappa.
Awesome. All right, Scott or Mary, you better get this one. Carlson. These are right down your line, Mary. Name the 4 original band members of the Ramones. And you know what? They weren't related at all. They just named themselves all this. I didn't know that till I was reading about it.
What? What do you mean? I don't understand.
They weren't related.
Okay.
They none of them were related, even though they had the same last names.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
So name the original band members of the Ramones. There was 4 of them. There might have been another. No, because I thought I read this. Is that, and I think there's only one left alive, if I'm not mistaken. That's another group I wished I had seen
Yeah, Lori's answering questions from
the video.
she's watching, and she's probably about 10 minutes behind, 5-10 minutes behind. Up. Wait, what do we got going on here?
Name the
Pay
4.
attention.
You just give the first names because you know they're all.
Mary
the last.
Carlson says Johnny, Joey, Dee Dee, and Tommy.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Ding.
All right. Now this one is great. I've got 2 or 3 of his albums.
Mary said all the original members are dead.
Yeah. Wow. Mm-hmm. Who is designated as the godfather of punk?
What? Oh, there it is.
Who is designated as the godfather of punk? And now let me tell you, when they show a picture of him, and they show a picture of Keith Richards, they should put it on a "Don't Do Drugs" poster.
Jeez.
Because man, I tell you what, but he's really an interesting person to talk with. And I've watched interviews with him. He's a very interesting person. And he's from Ypsilanti, Michigan. And
Mary Carlson got it. Iggy Pop.
yeah,
Iggy
you
Pop.
betcha.
Good.
And the Stooges. He and David Bowie was instrumental in helping Iggy.
Karen Jones, Punky Brewster.
No. All right, this is a good one.
Oh God.
This one would be pretty easy, I think. What Rolling Stone member named the band and was instrumental in creating the image and the sound? What member? Which member of the Rolling Stones named the band and was very influential on their sound and their image? Hey, Lisa, could you start the oven?
What do you want?
The oven.
You want the oven started?
Yeah.
All right. I can. Oh, well, they're coming in with answers. They said Watts, Keith Richards.
Nope.
Nope. I'm
Nope.
starting
those,
the oven.
those are members. This one is I'll give you a hint. He's part of the Forever 27.
You just want it at 350?
Yep.
All right.
He's part of the Forever 27. If you know what that is.
Kurt Cobain is part of that crowd.
Yep.
So is Jimmy.
Yep. So is Janice. So is Jim Morrison. Mm-hmm. So is this it.
Karen Voss got it. Brian Jones.
Yep. Exactly. All right, this one is speaking of Kurt Cobain. What group did former Nirvana drummer form? What group did the former drummer from Nirvana form? And it's a very popular group. I kind of like their music.
You know, isn't this the beer that's like, it's got no carbs in it?
I don't know what it is. It's water is what is. It's
Super crisp, light beer.
Same as.
That's what it says. Wait a second. Karen Jones, I don't know what she's answering. She's like, dead people? Mary Carlson has it. Foo Fighters.
Yes.
Bob Lee slid right in the number 2 position.
Wow.
Foo Fighters.
Mary and them are pulling away here. Bob.
He is amazing.
Yeah, he is. David, isn't it David Grohl?
Yep.
Yeah, he's really good.
He can play whatever instrument.
Right, and I've watched so many of little blips from concerts where people come up on stage and he does stuff, and it's just, I mean, kids even have come up and he's done stuff with them. So anyway, this one, I've gotten to see one out of the three. You and I went and saw him with Tom and Julie. Name the 3 super guitarists that played with the Yardbirds. 3 guitarists. Boom, boom, boom. Name the 3 guitarists, super guitarists, because they're very well-known guitarists, that played with the Yardbirds.
Bob Lee, Page, Beck, Clapton.
Yep,
Boom.
got it.
Bob. Got a point, Bob.
Awesome. This
Where,
one,
where in Milwaukee are you at?
and I asked him, are you a Packer fan?
Oh, yeah, Bud wants to know if you're a
Are you a
Packer
Packer
fan.
fan? Otherwise, I'm erasing all your points if you say no. So anyway, and Lisa said earlier that Jim Sarver was drinking a grain belt. Jim's up in Minnesota, but Jim and I are good Packer buddies, and he shares his season tickets with me to Green Bay, and I hope this next year Quinn and I get to go up. It's been a long time. I haven't been up for about 4 years. But anyway.
Oh, he's in Waukesha.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Waukesha, Wisconsin? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice place. All right, this one.
He's a cheesehead all the way, so there you go, Bud.
Oh, yeah. Let's go Pack Go. All right. This one is really good. If you ever get a chance, watch it. Name the documentary that featured a train ride across southern Canada in 1970 featuring the band, Janis Joplin, Buddy Guy, the Grateful Dead, Ian and Sylvia, the Burrito Brothers. It was unbelievable. Lisa and I first watched it, and then Greg and Tanya Brooks and I went down to Sterling Theater when they used to have like little films on, I think it was on a Sunday night or whatever, and we watched it on the big screen down there, and even though I had seen it before, I wanted to watch it. What was the name of the documentary? And I'll show it to you because I have it here. I have a copy of it. I have the DVD of it. It's really an interesting
Yeah, I think I was along that night.
I'm not sure if maybe you did. Mm-hmm. I just remember going to the Sterling Theater and it was on the big screen. And Greg Brooks asked me if I wanted to go. I go, yeah, because I'd seen it before, but it's just phenomenal.
Karen Jones says the train wreck.
No.
Oh, Jackie Moore has it. The Festival Express.
Oh.
Carol Sacchetti Cherry was number 2.
Now, this is...
This is the last one?
This is the documentary right here. And if you ever watch it, you guys, it's hilarious because Buddy Guy, it looks like he's a kid. Anyway, he's on there and he said like he's trying to lay down and sleep. And he said he couldn't, so he'd get up. And, you know, he had it was funny, he had a little quote that he said. He goes, man, he said, these guys, and he was talking about the Dead, these guys, they take so many drugs. I'm not used to doing all these drugs. And then they would stop the train in these small towns and go, and the one liquor store, they bought all the booze they had. And they brought back this huge whiskey bottle that was like an inflated thing. They bought that too. But then Bob Weir from the Grateful Dead was saying like, man, we're used to taking all these drugs and acid and stuff. We're not used to drinking all this booze, you know. So it was kind of funny that it was there, but it was really a great documentary.
Yeah. Your camera froze.
Oh, no.
I just put you on the big one. But
Okay.
What do we got? One more?
One more. And if you ever get a chance to see a documentary, it's called Live at the Red Dog. Is a cool documentary too.
You're back on.
Okay. All right, this is the last one, and this is another documentary. And
This was a good one too.
this one is, and I watch it all the time. And somebody just posted an excerpt from it and said that when Jack White looks at Jimmy Page while he's playing a lick from a Zeppelin song, is like, and the Edge was looking at him. You know, they were just in awe. But what's the documentary that Jimmy Page, Jack White, and the Edge are in? And it's all about guitars.
Yeah.
And I was in awe of Jimmy Page's record collection when they showed his house. I was
Oh,
like,
I know.
oh my God, look
Yeah.
at all his records.
Yeah. You know, and I think the best part was that tail end when they were just starting to jam. They were just
Yeah.
hanging out, starting to pick away stuff. And then different shots, you know, when you'd watch.
It was just, it was a well
they-
done.
yeah.
It was well done documentary. Mm-hmm. You know,
Oh, Deborah Stevens has it. It might get loud.
all right.
Jackie Moore was number 2.
Well, Bob, you had 7, but you weren't in the lead.
You're kidding.
No,
You're kidding.
no. Mary Carlson and Scott got it.
Holy cow.
You guys got it. I'll be bringing you a gift card again, Mary and Scott. Probably drop it off tomorrow sometime, if that's okay. But they had like 11.
Oh,
and,
my
And
goodness.
Bob had 7.
Well, Bob, you,
Yeah, thanks
Made
for joining, Bob,
quite
from
the
Milwaukee. That
impression.
was really cool.
yeah, very cool.
So next week on Friday, the Sip and Triple B, and I'm not sure. I think Lisa will probably have to take some pictures and put it up. But I'm going to talk a little bit about the landscape designs, and that's what I'm working on right now. I'm doing drawings right now, kind of some of the stuff that I look for, and when I'm doing a design. Maybe kind of walk you through, you know, how I do it and what I look for, you know, and I take pictures, you know, thank God for our phones now that I can take pictures.
Gotta see some of this stuff. It's funny.
What?
Oh, just the comments.
But anyway, so next week will be kind of on landscaping. You know, we'll talk about different things, design and what to look for, like I said, and things like that. So, and if we can help you with a design at all, let me know. That's what I'm working on now.
John, are you with us?
Yep. Party's over.
Party is over. John usually sends us off with a nice thought.
And stay
Yeah,
warm.
you
It's
guys
going to be
have a
warmer.
great weekend.
You know, the snow should be gone by Monday.
Ah,
Monday,
there he
Tuesday.
is. Great show. Really enjoyed it. Peace and love.
Thank
both
you,
of
guys.
Peace.
We'll do it again. We're going to do another trivia again. So
John's
we'll
been
probably
doing
do
that
it.
since the beginning of this thing.
Yep.
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 Peace. Have a great weekend,
Yep.
you guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
This was fun.
We'll see ya.
We'll see ya.
Rock out.